There are a lot of things that I personally learned yesterday. But to save time, by virtue of having a financial situation that give loan to customers, it shouldn't be a rush exercise. That we should be while selecting the banking system while obtaining loan. We have to sit down, make necessary inquiry that will guide us in the areas of payment mode, making our intention.
E1 and titled, the topic is Understand Means of Payment and Use Them Safely. We want to see the various means of payments that we have and how safely we can use them. The aim of this session is for us to identify the different means and operations of payment and related operations. We need to understand the advantages and disadvantages and the situation in which each means of payment is used. The means of payment that you are using, you need to know the advantages and disadvantages of using them and the different situations in which you can use them. I'm sure as time goes on in the lesson, you get to understand that it's not all the means of payments that you can use in every situation. You need to describe the characteristics of cash cards, debit cards, and credit cards. And then to understand how the e-wallet works. I'm sure we've been hearing of e-wallet. So we need to know how does it work and what it is. We also need to understand the risk linked to payment cards and how to protect ourselves. The payment cards that you are carrying, there are risks linked to it. And we need to do what? Know how to protect ourselves from it. Okay. Means of payments. Do we know what means of payments are? Please, one class, please. This is a recorded session, so there will not be background noise. Please. So I'm going to distribute some papers to us. I'll just distribute, but I'm just going to use the back of the paper because we don't have cards that we can use. So we had previous groups before, isn't it? Yes. And we had 4 groups. Yes. So we're going to be working in our various groups. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3. So in each group, we're going to list out what the means of payment that we know and how we can use them. What can we use them for? What can we use them to do? So we can go to our various groups, please. We'll just use the back of the paper to write out.
3 groups now.
No, 4. 4 groups, yes. And how you can use them. Just tweak it. One. If you want to pay for a purchase, what means of payment will you use? You want to buy something, there are things you want to buy, maybe different kinds of items. What means of payment will you use to make that payment? So just put them down there. So, what are the means of payment? One, cash. Yes, we can use cash. What else? Electronic transfer. Electronic transfer. You can say is a payment operation. Yes, ma'am. Yes, what else? Yes, check. Yes. ATM card. But you know ATM card? Debit card.
Then there's another one, credit card.
There's credit card.
Barter system.
Barter system.
Barter.
Barter system.
Is barter system a means of payment for something?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, we can say barter system.
We also have cryptocurrency.
You can buy bag and collect
Crypto.
You pay through crypto.
You can pay through crypto.
Okay. We have bank transfers, isn't it?
Yes. Bank transfer. Then through cryptocurrency.
Cryptocurrency. That's it. Yeah, okay, that's good. You can say crypto. You have digital wallet.
Digital wallet, yeah.
Digital wallet is also e-wallet.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Digital wallet is e-wallet. Okay. There is okay, bank transfers we can say like direct transfer, bank to bank.
Yes.
Yes, which other can we remember? Digital transfer, digital. Okay, that's digital wallet.
Bank draft. True draft.
Okay, true bank draft. Can't it come under check?
No.
It's different. Okay, that's
Different
good.
from draft.
That's good. Bank draft, yes. That's good. What else? Okay. This is very wonderful. I'm really excited about this. This is beautiful. Can we give ourselves a round of applause? They're not clapping. Okay. In your groups, give us the advantages and disadvantages of these means of payment. So what you're going to do is that any means of payment you pick, if you pick cash, write out the advantage and the disadvantage. If you pick debit card or credit card, whichever, you give us an advantage or a disadvantage. Just one or two.
Can you probably so that we know everybody will know the question?
Can you probably share it to those that at least each group to know where they are, because
It's likely that everybody will know that.
Only with our two groups will pick one.
so if you give one to group 1, one to group 2, the other one to group 3.
So that we will not write the same thing.
It doesn't matter if you write the same
Okay,
thing, but your suggestion is okay. It's good. Your suggestion is good, yes. Group 1. Yes, group 1.
Cash. Advantage.
Hold on. No.
Calm down.
It is suggested in the class that let's share it. That we should share it so that each group will have a different means of payment. So maybe group 1 should take for group 1. Group 2 will take debit card, credit card, and bank transfer. Group 3 would, there are 4 groups.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we still have many games.
Group 3 will take digital wallet, barter system,
And cryptocurrency.
Group 4 can take bank draft and
Direct transfer.
okay. Group 4 can take bank transfer, which is direct transfer, and bank draft. Do we understand? Okay. You should pick it 2-2. We can take it, yes. They have their differences. They all have their differences. Okay. Okay, no transaction fees.
Disadvantage, yes.
Disadvantage?
Risk of theft or loss.
Risk of theft
Or loss. No record payment.
No what?
Record payment. No record for the payment.
No record, yes, exactly. Okay, electronic payment.
Okay. Okay.
That is electronic transfers.
It is fast and convenient.
It is fast and convenient.
And it is very easy to record
Yes.
and available at any given time. Yes.
It is available. Disadvantage?
Risk of fraud and hack. Risk of fraud.
Risk of fraud.
And
What
technical problem.
Technical issues. Okay. Check.
Safer than carry cash.
It is easier to carry. Yes. Disadvantage?
Okay. Time consuming.
Time.
Risk
Actually, risk one.
It can also be subject to theft. It can get lost.
Yes.
It can get lost. Okay, debit card.
Debit card.
Rule 2.
Yes.
Advantages of debit card. This is transaction.
Easy.
Transaction.
Ease of transaction.
No interest charge. Number 2.
No interest
Yes.
charged. Okay.
Direct access.
Disadvantage.
Okay. Network failure.
There could be network failure. Yes, what other?
Dispense error. Dispense error.
There could be dispense error, yes. Okay, that's good. Credit card.
Flexible payment option.
Yes, that's good. Flexible payment option. Is there a banker here?
Yes.
Is there a banker here? Okay. Yes. What disadvantage?
Secure a lower interest rate.
Is there a disadvantage?
Okay. Many fixed chance.
You know what?
Late payment.
Okay.
Late
It's a
payment.
disadvantage, yes.
Late payment.
Processing fees. There are many fixed charges Late payment and processing fees.
Processing fees. You see, I'm really glad that you have knowledge on this. Eh? You will have written down a lot of advantages and disadvantages for your own consumption. But we'll just pick just one or two, just to write them down. I know there are so many advantages and disadvantages. And we're also going to discuss about their uses. Okay, let's continue. Bank transfer or direct transfer? Who has it?
Advantage.
Bank transfer.
Bank transfer or direct transfer? Is it for you?
Yes.
3, yes, 3.
Payments are completed in seconds.
Hmm?
Transfers are completed in seconds.
Yes. Quick transaction. Yes, what other?
The access to payment history or records.
Yes, you have access to payment history. That's good. Disadvantage.
Risk of fraud.
Risk.
The network delay or glitches.
Network delay. Okay, this is good.
Digital wallets.
Okay, digital wallet. Digital or e-wallet. Yes.
Enhanced security.
Enhanced transaction security. Is it? Yes.
Easy expenses tracking.
Yes. Disadvantage?
Advantage. Phone theft.
Yes. Your phone could be stolen, it can go missing.
Hacking.
It could be hacked, Abi?
Yes.
Okay.
Now.
Which other?
Barter system.
Barter system. Advantage?
Relationship building.
Simple to understand.
Simple to understand.
Then build community relationship.
Okay. Okay. Disadvantage?
Then no standard measurements.
No standard measurements.
Double coincidence of wants.
Double
Coincidence of wants.
double coincidence. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
4, yes?
For group 4, we have cryptocurrency here. Then the advantages of cryptocurrency. It is very fast. Very fast.
It is fast.
Yes.
Fast
Low
to
transaction
use.
cost.
Low.
Low transaction cost
Okay.
for cryptocurrency. Then globally accepted.
Wow. Okay. Global acceptance.
Global acceptance.
Okay.
High security.
Disadvantage.
The disadvantage. Risk of loss.
Risk of loss.
Limited acceptance, especially in the remote area.
Okay.
Irreversible transaction.
Oh. Okay.
We also have bank draft here.
Now, yeah, bank draft.
Yes. It is very safe and secure.
Safe
Safe and
and
secure.
secure. Yes.
Accepted widely globally.
Accepted globally.
Reduces fraud.
Disadvantage.
No, under the advantage. It also reduces fraud.
Okay.
Then disadvantage. Service charge.
The
Yes.
service
Service
charge.
will be attached.
Mhm.
Not instant.
It is
Not
not
instant
instant.
payment. Inconvenient.
It is not
It is
convenient.
not convenient. Loss can cause delay.
Okay. Wow. I'm highly impressed. Can we give ourselves a whooping clap?
Whooping!
You know what your whooping clap is? Yes.
Very
You
well.
roll it, roll it, make it hot, and go. That's great. Thank you very much. I'm really impressed. Yeah, so we have looked at the means of payment. We have identified our means of payment.
Are we going to?
Yes, we can go back when there's a need for group work. We'll come. What about their uses? Cash. definitions. I mean, it's good to know these things, but it's also important for us to, it's good to know their uses, but it's also important for us to know them very well. At least be able to define them. Okay. So if we're talking about bank cards, we're talking about bank cards. Bank cards are usually plastic cards that the bank issues to you that incorporates a chip. A chip is just a small copper. I think it's copper metallic something. Thank you very much for giving us an example of a bank card.
You can use to collect money.
Yeah,
That's your pin.
that you can use to carry out your transactions. Don't ask him. And I'm sure, I mean, in this day and age that we live in, a lot of us have this.
Yes.
A lot of us are carrying this about. Yes. And we are carrying different types of it.
Yes.
From different banks. Because it is usually the banks that issue the bank card for just a small fee, isn't it? And in some cases, the banks give it out free. Yeah, there are types of card that they don't charge you for. But I don't know if now there's any bank that will not charge to give out their plastic cards. And these bank cards come, they include the cash card, the debit card, and what? The credit card. So can somebody tell us what these are? Do you have an idea? They're different definitions. You know them, you carry them around. But can you tell us their differences?
As the name implies, man.
Yes, sir.
The word cash card. I can use the card to pay into my account, in my bank account. The word debit card, I can use my card given to me by the bank to withdraw without going to the banking hall. The credit card, I can use it again to transfer money transaction to my customers.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. I'm going to read a story for us. We already know about Sholakbe, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to read two stories. One is Sholakbe's story, the other one is Emeka's story. But first of all, let us read about Sholakbe. The story is that it is the end of the month and Sholakbe's employer paid her salary into her bank account. I hope we're listening.
Yes.
She is happy with this as this keeps her money safe and away from temptations. A few days later, Sholakbe needs money to buy medicine for her child. The drugs are more expensive than what she had planned, and she does not have enough cash with her. She has a bank card, but she knows she cannot pay with it. However, she can withdraw money with it. However, she can withdraw money with it. She sees an ATM near the pharmacy, as the counter is part of the network of her own bank. She knows she will not have to pay anything to use the card in this ATM. At the machine, she withdrew some money and takes the opportunity to check the balance of her account. She then buys the drugs for her child. Do we understand the story? Sholakbe's employer pays money into her account because she's happy that money has entered her account. But her child is not well and she needs to buy medicine for her child. So, and she doesn't have enough cash. So So she took her card.
Yes.
Now with that card, she cannot make a payment. She can only use the card to withdraw cash. And so she went to the ATM machine, and because the operator of the ATM machine is her bank, she knows there will not be any charge. So she withdrew money, checked her balance, and went to buy medicine for her child. So the question is, what card does she have? What she has is a cash card. That is what she has. A cash card, listen. A cash card allows you to withdraw money from your account. That is from the ATM. And it also allows you to check your balance. You can check your balance. But in some countries, some countries they can deposit money with it. So what it invariably means is that with a cash card, if you run low on cash, you can quickly go and withdraw. But you don't use to transact, to make transactions. Okay. So that is what a cash card is. You can withdraw money with it. You can check your balance, Sometimes if it is from the same bank or from the same, from the same bank, payments could also be made. Okay, let us listen to the story of Emeka. After visiting a friend on his way home from work, Emeka sees a nice pair of soccer boots on sale in a shop window. He needs a new pair of what? A new pair of boots for his practice. He doesn't have any cash on him, but he does have his payment card and decides to use it. But when he tries to buy the shoes with his card, the salesman tells him that his card has been rejected. Emeka does not have enough money in his bank account to buy the pair of boots. So he does what? He goes home disappointed. He wants to buy this nice pair of soccer boots he saw with his card. But unfortunately, he does not have enough money in his account to pay for it. What card does Emeka have? Emeka has a debit card. He has a debit card. So what is a debit card? A debit card is a payment card that you can use to make payments, make purchases. Also, you can use it to make transfers to other accounts. You can use a debit card in an ATM machine that does not belong to your bank or the bank that issued that card to you. But with a debit card, you are making transactions from the money in your account. Of course, if there's no money in your account, you cannot make such payments with a debit card. So with a debit card, you can make withdrawal, you can make cash withdrawal, just like with a cash card. But additionally, you can make online transactions with your debit card. You can check your balance. You can, in some cases, with some debit card, you can even deposit money. There are some ATMs that accept deposits with your debit card. But a lot of the ATMs we have around, if you watch, they always tell you cash retraction is not allowed on this ATM. That is to say, you can't put back cash to deposit. You can only remove. So you can also transfer money from one person's account to another person's account with your debit card. So that is the advantage of a debit card. Let us also listen to Anne's story. Say Anne blames herself for being so careless. That's the topic of the title of the goes to the bank to deposit her shop sales. However, the bank has just offered her a card that allows her to make payments even if she does not have money on her account. She is very happy because she knows that it is very useful to be able to pay with her card even when she does not have not made a lot of sales. The days pass by and Anne uses her card without paying too much attention. It is sales season, and she takes the opportunity to buy some new pair of shoes for herself and her child. She always plans to check her account on the weekend, but she never finds time to do so. At the end of the month, she deposits money made from her shop sales in her account. She finds that she does not have enough to cover all the expenses made with her bank card. She must pay very high interest and now has so much debt to settle. Anne blames herself for being so careless. From the understanding of what I have read, what type of card does Anne have?
Credit card.
She has a credit card. Why do you think it's a credit card? You know, sometimes we mistake debit card with credit card. What most banks give to us here is debit card. In fact, for us here in Nigeria, I'm not sure we even have cash card. I think they just use the debit card to serve as the cash card, because with a debit card you can also withdraw cash. Yes. I think our ATM machine has been, how do you call it, has been set to, programmed to serve that purpose. So what is a credit card? A credit card is a card that your bank gives to you, through which you can make payments, you can buy goods, things, you can deposit money in your account. But additionally, if there is no money in your account, you can still go ahead to make payments, to make purchases. At the end of the day, the bank charges you, because what it means is that you are drawing, it's like you're taking an IOU from the bank. When you have a credit card, it's a card that allows you to take an IOU from the bank. But they usually place a limit of how much you can take, depending on the kind of customer you are. If you're a net worth customer, a big customer, they can give you a limit of 1 million. If you're a small business person like Anne, they can say you cannot exceed 100,000 or 200,000. And then they charge you interest on that money that you are borrowing from them. So that is a credit card. And again, I am not sure that our banks here give credit card. It's only debit card they give. They used to give to their merchants. Yes, I think that's true. I think that's true. They give to their merchants. The ones they know that can withdraw up to 10, 15, 20 million.
And they will not run away.
That they will not run away. Yes. I don't think they, the only thing they do is that debit card they give us, they divide it into MasterCard, Verve, and the other, I've forgotten the other one they give. Visa, thank you. So if you have a MasterCard, it's limited in its transaction. There isn't much you can do with MasterCard. But when you have a Verve card is a little higher than a MasterCard. You can, and the limit is more. But when you have Visa card, everything, every access. Yes, even outside the country, Visa card works. One time my ATM card expired, so I went to get card. They said all they have is Valve, That's all they have. So I wanted to pay for something. I can't remember exactly what it was. So as when they asked for the card number, I put in the card number. They rejected it. I said, after struggling, and I went into the bank. I said, see, I want to make this payment. What happened? They said, what ATM card do I have? I said, it's Verve. They said, They said, that I can't make this payment with Verve card. That don't I have Visa card? I said, I don't have Visa card. So you find out that even with this card, yes, they are kind of graduated.
Yes.
It's different. So these are the definitions of the various cards. Do we have questions? Do we have any question on both the cash card, the debit card, and the you say? For the cash card, what is the characteristics of the cash card?
Can only withdraw.
Cash withdrawal.
Cash withdrawal. Checking of balance. Account balance.
Check account balance. Okay. Debit card.
Withdraw.
Withdraw.
Settlement of transactions.
Check balance.
Settlement of
And
transactions.
make payment.
Make payments. Yes, what else? You can make bank transfers
Bank
with it.
transfer.
Yes, bank to bank transfers, isn't it?
Purchase of utility use.
Payment
Payment of bills.
of bills. Okay.
Of the card.
Yes. What about credit card?
Revolving credit.
Maximum spending.
Somebody's phone is ringing.
Yes.
Oh,
The
please
person is charging it out.
Credit limit.
don't. Okay, credit card is what?
Credit limit.
Credit limit.
Spending limit.
Oh, spending limit.
Mm.
Okay.
Spending limit.
But you know the spending limit is only from the side of the bank. What the bank allows you credit on. It's called a credit card because the bank allows you credit. If you don't, that's if you don't have money in your
You can make
account.
payments without having money.
Without having
It can
money.
be used to obtain loan from the bank.
Security measures.
How?
It has been. So not everybody can access it.
All of them.
That's
All the cards have PIN, and it will be good for you not to be careless with your PIN.
Credit card can be used to obtain loans from banks.
It's convenient. Can it be used to obtain loan?
Yes.
Soft one.
Soft loan.
Soft loan.
Exactly. Yes.
Soft loan.
Flexible what?
Payment,
Payment.
repayment.
Okay, you mean from the loan?
Yes.
When you get the loan?
Yes.
Well, it's your account now. They can easily debit it. They will easily debit it. The moment you have sufficient fund in your account, they will take their money and take the interest on it. And then they will send you a statement. Because they will always send you a statement. Yes, they will always send you a statement of the account. Yes, you have easy access.
Build credit history.
Yes, you get your transaction history. You can get your transaction history. Okay. All right, let us see another part of this last session. We want to talk about the e-wallet. Yes.
Electronic wallet.
What did you even say the e-wallet is? e-wallet work and how do we use it? How does the e-wallet work? So what is e-wallet in the first place? What is e-wallet? We have already said e-wallet here, isn't it? When we said something about digital, what is it? Digital wallet. The digital wallet. And we gave an advantage and a disadvantage. We gave an advantage and a disadvantage of digital or e-wallet. So we want to understand it better. What exactly is it and how can we use it? Okay, let's listen to this story. Let's listen to Anne's story again. Let's listen to Anne's story. Anne has to pay an electricity bill for the current month. Luckily, she has been able to settle all outstanding bills for the past month. However, she does not have much free time because this is a very busy season in her shop. She does not know when she will be able to get to the electricity company's office to pay the bill. And she's afraid they might cut off the power supply. Of course, if you don't pay NEPA, they will come and cut and carry the wire. So she meets a friend on the way to her shop and shares her concern. Her friend tells her, you don't need to go to the office in person. You can pay by mobile phone. I am a subscriber. Give me the amount you have to pay in cash, and I'll settle the bill for you using my mobile phone. Using my mobile phone account. Anne is what? Relieved. She gives the amount she has to pay to her friend in cash, and her friend pays the bill using her phone. You see how easy it is? And there's no need to queue to pay the cashier. She simply selects bill payment, keying in the number on her bill. No problem, electricity bill settled. So from this story, what does Anne's friend do with her phone?
Make payment through electronic.
She made electricity payment with her phone. So what is that? That is e-transfer, e-wallet. We easily call it e-transfers here. And I know a lot of us use it. We all have our bank apps on our phone. We all have our bank apps on our phone where we pay various bills, DSTV, electricity, water, Glovo, Chodec, restaurant bills, Quick Teller, so many. So all of that is what is referred to as e-wallet. All of that is referred to have e-wallet. Yes, an account of this nature, that is the e-wallet or digital wallet, is usually associated with phone, where you use your phone. Enables you to perform transactions from your mobile phone. You check your account balance, you make your payments, you make transactions, you make deposits you receive income or receive money from it, you make transfers, and in some cases you make international transfers. Isn't it? There are some people that their e-wallet is in foreign currency, so they can easily make international transfers on it. So what advantages do we see in having an e-wallet? What are the advantages, and also what are their disadvantages?
Offers.
Huh?
It comes with reward and offers.
They do? They have reward and offers?
Yes. They may give you some points.
For using it?
Yes.
Yes.
Say you want pay, there's no point here.
Secure, yes, it is secure.
I'll collect the coins.
What is the meaning of PIN?
Identification number.
Yeah. So it's secure when you have your PIN, and you know your PIN is personal to you. But unfortunately these days we have children that you don't tell them your PIN, they know it.
Maybe watching you as you are.
I don't know.
Can you get a soft loan with e-wallet? Is it possible? With OPay? Yeah. OPay is a digital this thing, yeah. Yes? What other advantages? But you see, as funny as it sounds, it's true. Because if you have access to your phone is always on your hand. Yes. Before you know it, you have transferred. Yes. Before you know it, you have bought.
I don't have cash here, you can transfer.
You can transfer.
Yes.
You know, I have an organ that has refused to install bank app on his phone. He said, leave me alone, I'm old school. He will go to the bank, he will get up and walk to the bank to go and so because it's not greed. I think he's trying to discipline himself, caution himself on his spending.
By the time you trek to the bank,
you can't trek to bank 5 times when 5 people are asking you for money. You want to go to bank 5 times.
a lack of many physical offices. Most of them does not have physical offices. Bunch of concerts.
No, you are talking about the bank.
Okay.
We are talking about the service.
The service.
Yes. What's other disadvantage? The wallet will be fully upgrade. It's a network thing to upgrade. Another important disadvantage is that it may make you not to stick to your budget. It will make it difficult to stick to your budget.
You will not be able to spend wisely.
Yeah. You have budgeted to spend so and so. But because you have easy access to your phone, there's network, you find yourself spending. And you'll be walking home now, you will see something that is on sale. You say, this thing they are on sale, 50%. You quickly. And you find out that these days there is no market woman that does not have POS machines. Even the ones selling palm oil and crayfish.
Even the bike rider.
Even the bike rider has POS. So you tell him you don't have cash. You say, I have POS, transfer. You say transfer. Economic activity, because before we didn't have people who were doing this what do they call it, delivery on bike. Now you do delivery. The moment you go, you just yes, delivery of food, clothes, every item. Even interstate, they do it, yes, because of e-wallet. Because of e-wallet. If you go out now and tell somebody, I don't have bank app, they will look at you like, is this human being existing in Nigeria, or which planet are you coming from? They will just look at you. How can you say that kind of a thing? Don't say that again. In fact, somebody will even be ashamed for you. You know, this means of payment want to see how we can use this means of payment safely. What are some of the risks that we may run by using the means of payment that we've just identified? All the means of payments that we've identified. What are some of the risks that we can run into or that we can face when we use this? Before we talk, I want us to read out Emeka's story. I want us to read out Emeka's story. So let us listen. Emeka must withdraw money to pay for his new smartphone. He stops at the ATM. That phone is important for him, Abi. So he stops at the ATM and starts the process for the withdrawal of the desired amount. He types his PIN code as asked by the ATM screen. But the ATM screen indicates that the code is wrong. Surprised, Emeka retypes his code, but again, the machine refuses the operation. He reflects a second, but he is very confused. He tries a third time by changing a number in his code. The ATM refuses the operation and retains the card. Emeka is very annoyed. He fails to withdraw the money. On top of that, his card was retained by the machine. Has this happened to any one of us?
Yeah. When the person use the ATM machine,
it swallowed cards. Plenty. Yeah. So what happens to Emeka?
Access to blue card. Embarrassed, stressed.
Emeka doesn't know
Stranded.
Emeka doesn't know the
Doesn't know
or master the PIN very well.
Emeka has forgotten his PIN. So he kept putting in the wrong PIN. And you know, with our ATM machines, if you keep putting the wrong PIN 3 times, your card goes. After 3 attempts, it will seize your card. So why was his card retained by the ATM machine?
The bank believe that it's not the owner of the card.
For security. Yes.
For security reasons. Because the machine believes that if it is your card, you should know your PIN. Yes, so it retained the card for security reasons to avoid that card being used by another person. And like we all said, it has happened to every one of us. In fact, there was one time I was opportune to go to a bank where they wanted to retrieve cards swallowed by ATM machine. And by the time they opened the machine, you see the way as the machine is swallowing the card, is arranging it. So when the bankers came, they collected all the cards and they started puncturing cards. Yes. They started puncturing all the cards. So they cannot issue that card out again. Yes. As far as the bank is concerned, they have become risk. Giving out that card has become risk. So in your own situation, what did you do?
Select another card. Even the same scenario happened to me like a month ago. I used Polaris card, debit card at Senate Bank Okefia there. It seized. The machine at Senate Bank seized my card. Then from my inquiry, I inquired maybe I can get that card back. Peradventure, if I get to my bank at Polaris, they said no. I should have to apply for another card. That one has gone and gone for
forever. That's it. Wow. So what you do what? You go to your bank, report the transaction, and apply for a new card. Let us read another story. It's like we have a lot of stories here. The last expenses of the month. At the end of the month, she is summoned by her bank, who informs her that many of the checks she has made are without funds. That is, there is no money on her account to cover expenses. The bank explains that her name is on a blacklist of the central bank and that she is therefore forbidden to use checks for 5 years. Abigail is angry. She's angry at the bank that gave her this check, but also angry with herself because she should have managed her budget better. So what happens to Abigail? What happened to Abigail?
Start making use of other means of
He
payment.
was short of cash in his account and his issues check. Abigail is not
Clever enough. Supposed to upload the amount.
Does not track her expenses.
Thank you.
She doesn't track her savings.
She was not tracking her expenses and her income as well. If she was doing so, she would have noticed that she is low on cash in her account. That she has insufficient funds. And also we know that when you issue dodge checks, they are called dodge checks. It is a criminal offense. Yes, it's a criminal offense, punishable by prison sentence with no option of fine. Yes, you don't have the option of paying any fine, especially in Nigeria here. If somebody goes to report you now to CBN or even to a police station that he issued me this check and there's no money in the account to cover it, they'll come and arrest you. Yes. Yes.
So because of the relationship between the bank and the customer, bank will not want the situation whereby that relationship will be battered. But
obviously this is a yeah. Okay, I can use this. You didn't write anything. So let us learn to use our means of payment safely and carefully. Keep your PIN in a safe place where people will not have access to them, and where you will not. Your wife and children. Your wife should know your PIN.
Yes, but the husband should know your PIN. But the husband should also know his wife's PIN.
Yes. Vice versa. Your wife should know your PIN. Your husband should know your PIN.
No, my wife knows my PIN, but she dare not withdraw without my consent.
That is okay.
That's tracking your.
That is okay.
Even my children, they know it.
Yes. In some cases too, your children should know your PIN, especially the older ones. Especially the older ones. They should know your PIN.
The older one you trust.
Oh, the older one you trust.
You trust, that's another one. That's another key one.
It says keep your card, your checkbook, and your wallet in a safe place. Of course, to a large extent, I don't think people are usually careless with those things. Especially in this age and time that we're living in. It's very difficult. Do not lend your credit card or checkbook to anyone. Don't lend your card to anyone. Never sign a blank check. Don't sign down a blank check. Well, I did something like that recently. Because I know I was coming to Osogbo, I will not be around this week. There were people who needed some money and things like that, so I just signed 2 sheets of blank check and kept it. Yes, I signed 2. I could have signed more, but I just signed only 2 and said anything, and for all the people that will need money, manage that one. So just yesterday, they were able to raise the checks, and the bank called me for confirmation yesterday.
Yes, they must.
So the bank called me and said, did you issue check to so and so and so and so person? I said, please call out their full names and the amount. Let me be sure.
You have to track it.
So the bank called, mentioned their name, mentioned the amount. I said, okay, I know them. So if there's anything, we will face ourselves. But there's no problem. But for the sake of security, do not sign down a check, a blank check. Do not write your confidential code on your bank card and then you leave it carelessly. Learn to memorize your PIN. PIN is usually 4 digits. Yeah, in some cases it's 6. In some cases it's 6, but most cards is 4. Yeah, most cards is 4. Never send your confidential information by email or fax, you know. Just yesterday something happened. I told my colleague, she has the key to my office. I said, go, check for this, snap it and send to me. Then on second thought, I was like, if she snaps it, it will be on her phone. Yes. She will have it, even though she has sent it to me, but she will have it. And there's no way I'm going to be running, there's no way I'm going to be running after her and say, go and delete that thing, So,
Even if it will go to recycle bin.
Exactly, it will go to recycle bin. So I just told her, after I thought about it, I just called her quickly. I said, don't snap again, just leave. Leave, don't snap it again. Let me call my acting GS to find out. So maybe because she was eager to snap it, she called me back and said, you have not called me. I said, don't worry, I've not called acting GS first. So don't snap. Yes, so you know, in all of these things we have to be
because the phone might be stolen.
Yes, we have to be. Apart from that, you don't even know when she'll be scrolling through her phone and who will be sitting near her to see it. Yes, all of those things. So we have to be careful. Pay attention when performing transactions, especially in front of the ATM. You know, there was a time there's this scam that was going on. The moment you finish using the ATM, you walk away. You don't know the person behind you. He comes and he uses your PIN, not with your card. He slots in another card, but uses your PIN to withdraw money. So before you even reach junction, you start seeing alerts.
junction, we exchange your ATM.
Before you reach junction, you start seeing a lot. You'll be wondering, how did this person get my PIN? So usually what the bank advises is that if you look at the numbers on the ATM, after keying your PIN and after doing your transaction, there's a place they wrote cancel. You press cancel. So that wipes everything. That wipes away all your transactions. Clears everything. So even if they come and key in that PIN with that card, it won't work because there's no history in nothing. So we just have to be careful with these digital transactions. We have to be careful. Then check your bank statements carefully and regularly. There's always a statement at the bottom of the bank statement that tells you, if you are not satisfied with this statement, do what? Get in touch, contact the bank. There are some times I have seen situations where you are not the one that carried that transaction, but it is in your bank statement. Yes, and you will not know because
you pay online. Probably you want to pay for King. You know, most times Chrome will ask you, should I save this password?
yeah. Yes.
So some people mistakenly save password and they will lose access to their email, and scammers get to their email. Maybe they put that email in the new phone, it will download all phone contacts, so they pay, have access to it.
Yes, yes, yes. So, yes, when they ask you, do you want to save this password, you want to... We've come to the end of this session, and for our rapt attention, for our participation in the class. Like I said before, this class is very, very exciting to be in. We're going to give ourselves what we call the star clap, isn't it? Yes. We have our star clap. Again, again, again. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Have you written your attendance? Your written attendance? Payments, yes. Cash, checks, payment cards, or payment operations. There's the various means of payment or payment operations. Bank transfer, direct debit or standing order, payment by mobile phones or via the internet. Each means of payment is different, as with all financial products. Each involves cost, and each of them have the advantages and disadvantages, which depend on the type of expenses you want to pay for. A cash card enables you to withdraw money. A debit card can be used in addition to purchase goods from retailers. It can be used using the funds available in your bank account, as well as enabling you to withdraw money and pay for purchases. A credit card gives you access to instant credit from the bank. If necessary, funds are not available in your account at the time of purchase. That is one advantage of having a credit card, yes. So there's an attention here. It says the use of means of payment presents risk. There are risks involved. Use your means of payment with care always, thinking to stay within the limits of your budget. These are the things that we have discussed. These are the things that we have discussed, and we have all looked at it. Thank you very much. So,
I have a question.
okay, yes, sir.
With the new policy of the federal government on tax on this transaction.
Yes.
How can we avoid unnecessary debit? I'm to receive 20,000 naira from you for a specific things that is not taxable. But when there is no narration as to what exactly the money is meant for, then I definitely incur debt. How do I pause so that we not keep on it?
But you know that even with electronic transfer, there's a space for narration. Yes, there's a place for remark. In some of their there's a no all of them. They have remarks, narration. Some say, what is this transaction for?
Discretion. But as the CEOs of the bank, there is no room for narration at the ATM.
For the ATM in the bank, there is no need. That is why you also must be very careful what you are using them for. Yes, you must be very careful what you are using them for. Especially now that your account will be open to scrutiny, you know, the narrations have to be there to save you unnecessary explanations, unnecessary charges. Yes. OPay is a good source of payment because you have space for narration. So with all the other bank apps.
All other apps.
Yes, you have to.
Money point.
You have to narrate. Okay. Section G1. Section G1 titled Understand Risks and How to Protect Ourselves. Understand risk and how to protect ourselves. The aim of this session is for us to identify the risk we face in life. Identify the risk we face in life. Categorize risk according to their probability and likely cost. Probability there means the probability of occurrence and the cost associated with it. To decide on means of protection, we identify the risk, we decide on the means of protection. How do we protect ourselves from these risks that we have identified? To be aware of the importance of saving for emergencies. That is, better to draw on one's own funds than to borrow money. Where risk is involved, you know, you should be aware of the importance of drawing from your own savings to handle emergency situations rather than going around to borrow, to look for where to borrow. Okay. Ourselves. So, in your own opinion, what is a risk? Is a risk. Yes. Define it.
A risk is any financial transaction,
Personal opinion, personal decision that has no guarantee of yielding a positive result.
Okay. Any other definition?
Risk can be defined as anything without definite end. That one may not be able to say, oh, this is going to be the end of this thing. It may be positive, it may be negative.
Another time, a risk is the possibility
Can we listen?
of an adverse event occurring. Adverse.
Yes. The possibility of an adverse effect occurring, yes.
Involving uncertainty about the effect and the potential for use.
Are you reading it from somewhere?
It's man student. Going to say it again.
Okay.
Risk means exposure to uncertainty.
Yes.
Or
Exposure to uncertainty.
They also define as unfavorable outcome from taking a particular assignment.
Okay. Wow. Shows you have an understanding of what it is. Events, adverse occurrence. Okay. A risk. Yes, a risk is a foreseeable event.
foreseeable or unforeseeable?
Foreseeable. Yes. A risk is more or less a foreseeable danger. A risk is a foreseeable danger that may have negative consequences. It's a foreseeable danger that may have negative consequences. It is when we find ourselves in a situation that may have damaging consequences to ourselves or to our families. When we find ourselves in a negative situation, in a situation of danger, it will have negative consequences to ourselves or to our families. It can also be said that it is a chance that a negative event will occur. It is a chance that a negative event that will cause us to lose something will occur. Sitting in this class, we are at risk. Isn't it?
Yes. Being alive is also risk.
Coming to this
Being alive today is a
only
risk.
single exist is available here.
Yes, sitting here, we are at risk. But we'll talk about that later.
Yes.
As we go in the course of this session, we'll talk about it. So let's think about the risk we face in our lives. I'm going to distribute these small cards to us. I don't know if I'm going to do it in just one card. Write out the possible risk. Write out the possible risk that we can face on a daily basis. Just share it. Write out the possible risk that we can face. Just one or maximum. Oh, sorry, dear. Where is this comrade? Why? Just one or two, and we'll paste it. We'll paste it on the wall here.
We face every day.
Yes. Yes, possible risks that we face on a daily basis. So let's identify the risk that we face every day.
Papa.
Exercise.